Question 1412. You found a time machine that took you back 600 years. All you have are... Oh, I can't read. I'm going to start again. You found a time machine that took you back 600 years. All you have are the clothes on your back. How do you tell people that you're from the future?
Are you saying I have the clothes that I have on my back right now?
Yes. You're screwed.
Hey, I'm fucked. So never mind. At least I'm wearing a shirt, just not pants. So
600 years did speak Old English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got no pants? Prove it. No pics, it's not real.
Again, if you pay me enough, just saying.
Then I'm in control of when I go back. So before I go back 600 years, I will look up some crazy fucking solar eclipse or something like that and predict it, and then they'll all worship me for being a god.
They'd just treat you like a silly god, though, like they did, like the Ewoks did with C-3PO.
Yeah. Julie says you don't because they'll call you a witch and kill you. Nerdy says I'll tell them the plot from Star Wars and relay how Disney becomes canon.
See, they probably killed me because I'm not wearing pants, and bitches. Well, I'd have to wear a dress back then anyway, but I'm not wearing a dress either, so I'd be fucked. Not in the fun way.
I think you. I don't know. I don't know. Jen.
Well, I'm wearing t-shirts and leggings and little half socks and my winter boots. I think they'd figure I'm not from the neighborhood.
But how would they figure that you're not some hoity-toity aristocrat from the next town over just wearing funny clothes?
Because nothing like this in the materials would have existed in their time.
Yeah, but they don't know. You get these strange people coming to town every now and again. Strange people coming to town were not odd.
Well, I would have had them killed.
She'd be like, off with their heads.
You can do that shit then.
Lone Wanderer says Jenny didn't say she was wearing panties or not.
Yes, and a bra, if you must know. and that alone would tell them I'm from a different time too.
Yes.
I am wearing a bra for some odd reason. I'm not wearing anything else but like a shirt, a bra, and nothing. I'm sorry. No one needs to hear that. Hi, people. I had coffee.
Your camera's broke, yeah?
No, my camera's not broke. Just no one wants to see that shit.
Ginger Nation says, I just dance naked and hit my vape and say I breathe fire. Badger says, I will travel back in time to kill Nerdy and dispose him as a false prophet and then set so firmly in societal tradition that Disney is wrong that it can never become such a big thing.
Badger, if you do that, people are going to think that Nerdy's a martyr and they're going to worship him anyway.
I've easily found the answer to this. So I've taken today's date, and I've just figured that I'll tell them on May the 26th of this year, Sultan Mehmet I of the Ottoman Empire will die.
They won't hear about that for years.
If I tell them about that, like when I go back now, they'll be able to check that in a few months.
Is this a time machine that is like a DeLorean that we could like drive, or is this a time machine?
No, you just get thrown back in time, basically.
See, but the problem about taking a vehicle back is lack of roads, lack of gas.
Oil has been around for a very long time.
Not for 600 years. It ain't been around that
Simple
long.
Simple distillation.
Not for gasoline.
I think you could drive. I think you could drive on whale oil.
You could probably run on alcohol. That's been around for a long, long time.
But no, as in your previous question, where you wanted to take a fucking jet back with you. There's no vehicle going.
Yeah, but George Washington had jets.
No, he didn't.
Trump said he did.
He lied about it.
All right, so I wasn't listening, and all of a sudden I hear it's like George Washington had jets.
Yeah, and he was
George Washington had this lovely hot tub with jets.
Is this like wherever they're talking about with the Civil War, where they're taking over airports and shit?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I'm sorry. That
Right,
was hilarious.
Julie says, they wouldn't understand my tattoos unless they were ancient Picts. Math Pig is stealing a scene from Mark Twain.
I have no idea what that meant.
No. Lone Wanderer says, I would tell them facts about themselves no one else could know. How would you know them? Stool.
Hello. Only with the clothes on my back.
Yes.
I would think ahead, and I would wear a suit made from the finest kebab meat. And then once landing in said pastimes, I would say, come hither, taste my clothes. This is the future.
He just wants people to lick him. That's what it is.
And saying that, Dave, I was watching a thing the other day, and in this last 100 years, the human body is still evolving. There's a bone in our hand that is slightly different. There's a vein in our leg that's slightly different. We can cut ourselves open and show that to them. That would work too.
No, it wouldn't.
That would be the most metal way of doing it.
It's not different enough in 600 years that they would see a difference.
Just ruin his fun, Dave. Jesus.
There's new bones and new veins. Clearly, there's a difference.
Uh-huh. You'd also die of an infection.
But also, how would you convince? Well, you have a time machine. Why not just bring the? Well,
no, you can't.
You only have the clothes on your
sent back.
No, they probably, Monty Python's taught us anything. They think we're a king, and we might be a king because we're not covered in shit.
I'd bring Jeff Goldblum back with me. That would certainly.
No, you
cover them
can't
from
bring
some
Jeff
very,
Goldblum. You
very
only
strange
have the clothes on your back. Where exactly on your person is Jeff Goldblum?
So all Danny's saying is that she's going to go find Jeff Goldblum, put him on, and then she's going to time travel. Now, are you going to be wearing something aside from Jeff Goldblum, or are you just wearing Jeff Goldblum?
Well, I'd get a harness of some sort,
Badger says, I'll wear Jeff.
I would gladly wear Jeff Goldblum too, Badger. He is hot, even if he's old now. But, oh yes.
Or you could take him back. You could take him back for while he was the Fly too. That would be interesting.
How would that convince you from the future rather than a pair of freaks?
Him being the Fly is not my fetish. No.
Are we on
Help
here?
me.
I'm into some weird shit, but not that weird.
Monica Man says, I wouldn't convince them of shit. I would just get some coins and head back to the present. You can't head back to the present.
It's a one-way trip.
So it's a one-way time machine. That's the most useless time machine ever.
No, I
wouldn't go into it. I don't want to hang out in the 1500s.
I'll stand by my original answer. It'd take you some time to convince them, but you'd have to predict a few events correctly.
Yeah.
I'd do a lot better. And to be honest, I'd probably do a lot fucking better at it than Nostradamus.
Wouldn't they just burn you as a witch?
And who the fuck would want to exist in 1500 Britain,
Nerdy says, I'd wear a suit made of history. Well, you'd be screwed, wouldn't you?
1400.
That'd be a sexy suit, Nerdy.
Get the dates right. Come on.
You and Sarah would end up in 1400 America.
1500.
Yeah.
Again, I'd die.
You guys would be responsible for bringing white people to America.
And wiping out an awful lot of the Indians.
Because you'll be there more than 70 years before Columbus.
Yeah, you'd have killed them all.
We'll at least have enough time to have sex with them before they die.
You're traveling back in time to rape Native people. Okay.
Literally.
Yeah.
Hey, if I'm gonna die because I'm not wearing pants, I may as well have some fun with it.
So,
may as well get some love.
So you're coming back. You're raping the natives, and with your diseases, you're causing genocide. You're the new.
I did not say I would rape them. It would be consensual. Thank you very much. I'm not into that.
Aha.
Yeah.
They would all die from whatever diseases I bring with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Raped and dead.
Oh, Nerdy says I'd wear a suit made of history books.
Yeah, you read that.
Yes. Did I?
Yep.
Never Again says, if I know I'll go and I'll be stuck there, I'll bind my chest and wear the poorest clothes Carry gear on my bike to hike out in the woods and not bother people. I'll be the witch in the woods.
Yeah, that's a great one.
I'll take a lighter and a cell phone.
See, the thing is, like, Dave specified that it had to be the clothes on my back. Like, if I'm finding the time machine, that means I'm not in my room. That means I'm outside. So I'm wearing clothes if I'm outside.
The time machine appeared in your living room.
Yeah.
My roommate would probably steal it.
It's just a box, and when you touch the box, it's like a portkey in Harry Potter. You touch it, you're thrown back in time.
You're assuming that I'm like one of those people like, ooh, what's that? And touch stuff. No, no. I have a little bit more self-preservation than that.
You so don't.
Just a bit.
Yeah, we all know.
I said a little bit, not a lot.
This giant golden dildo appears.
You're talking about a culture that would be impressed with crew socks.
Giant.
Okay.
What?
See, I don't want a gold dildo. Crystal dildos are nice, but not gold dildos. Metal dildos, no.
I'm sorry.
Well, the body can retain gold. It's fairly inert metal.
It can retain gold. I just don't like the way they feel. I have used metal ones, just don't like them. I'm sorry, you guys are getting TMI. I'm so sorry.
The Anarchist Cookbook and my work clothes, says Santi. Tyrannical Spirit says, if I travelled back, I would go to the Wild West. You'd be way before the Wild West in this question. 600 years.
1421, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Making me do math.
If that's about the right time that in England we could go and save the king shortly.
Oh, goodness me.
Which king?
It was Cromwell, not the 1300s.
No.
You don't need to get on the tablet, Cat.
It's the 1600s.
Oh, shit. I know our history well.
Again, you're making me do math. Fuck you.
Nerdy Rodent says, I'd take Badger's flag back in time and wave it around. The one that he keeps stabbing people with. Save Anne Boleyn, says Tyrannical Spirit. I thought that was 1600s. Right. I don't like that question.
Again, you're way too early there, my friends.
The Americans.
I mean, you actually got to research some historical dates here for these plans to work.
Yes.
The Americans could teach the Native Americans gunpowder, and then when Christopher Columbus turns up, there's already cannons.
Yes.
That would make things very interesting.
It would. You can see that big ship over there. You set little fires to these things here, and that ship goes away. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.